Hello out there. Welcome to the Heavy Montes podcast and my comedy show. The Heavy Monte called for the resignation of JD Vance immediately. JD Vance, the Vice President of the United States, went on a talk show. A talk show, America, he sat in for that racist pig Charlie Kirk. Now everybody know who Charlie Kirk is. And everybody in America feels sorry that he was gunned down for what he said. But to blame the left, who had nothing to do with it, is an outrageous lie. JD Vance, the President of the United States, and Donald Trump, JD Vance, the Vice President of the United States, and Donald Trump, a taco, is going around blaming it on the left, they say, on the Democratic Party when they killed that motherfucker themselves. It was an internal conflict in the opinion of Heavy Monte. It was an internal conflict, and the internal conflict was that America. That Charlie Kirk said he wants those records to come out. Because Donald Trump is a pedophile, he said. You know what I'm saying? He said he's a pedophile until the records come out. And if the records say he's not, then he'll say he's not. You see what I'm trying to tell you? They couldn't get Charlie Kirk to do that. Charlie Kirk might have been a low-down, dirty, racist, misogynist pig, but he was not a pedophile protector. Now in America, JD Vance goes on a talk show that a man who had the talk show was a fucking racist, a misogynist. He has said some despicable things, Charlie Kirk, about the American people. Let's separate his assassination from who he was, a fucking dog. That's right. So the left's gonna come out and be afraid because they're trying to say we did this stuff and we can't talk about the man? Well, I'll talk about him for everybody. This Charlie Kirk was a man that despised black people. He was a man that despised women. He was a man that despised God. That's right. He was not a Christian. Who in the hell can say that Charlie Kirk is a Christian after all the damn shit he's done and said, and now we're supposed to immortalize that goddamn scoundrel? Hell no. We're not doing it. All right? Now, he's a dead motherfucker. He should stay dead as far as I care. I have no respect for him. Okay? I have respect for his life. I have respect for what he said. I have respect for him to be able to say it. But what he said was hurtful. What he said was evil. And then JD Vance, we don't even know his fucking name. He can run and disappear into Moscow, and we don't even know his goddamn name. We need to know his fucking name. What's his name? Somebody tell me in the chat his real name. Okay? JD Vance went and held a talk show for a monster like Charlie goddamn Kirk. And now he can come and say he's the president, the vice president of the United States, he and Donald Trump, who didn't call for calm, and trying to push the left around, I said it on my podcast earlier today. To all you right-wing nuts out there, okay, who's out there threatening people, threatening people who didn't do shit to you. You see what I'm saying? The fight is between you two. It's between MAGA and maggot. And I don't give a fuck if you kill each other because you ain't worth shit any goddamn way to the country. Joe Biden and the Democrats tried to rebuild the country, and you sorry-ass maggots, are now, since you put in Donald Trump and he's kicking you in your thick ass, just where you belong. And I said this before, the money is in the blue states. That's where the money's at. Let's figure out a way not to send those anti-government people nothing. Let your state take care of your ass. You don't want Social Security? Fuck you. If you don't want, help, SNAP, you want to vote against your tired ass, you don't want the things that the Democratic Party want to give to you, you have the right to refuse them. But you do not have the right to threaten us. You guys are going to get fucked up. I said it this morning. You're running a goddamn bluff, going around shooting people. 90% of the people that have gotten killed have been done by right-wing media nuts in our schools. And they won't even do nothing to protect our children. And now they're out there telling us we're going to honor a pig like Charlie Kirk. You better get the fuck out of here. Heavy don't like to cuss, but I'm going to cuss because those Republicans, Donald Trump, and the people who voted to put us in this condition do not deserve any respect. Mourning for a dog like Charlie Kirk? I'm not mourning for that son of a bitch. He talks shit about my black mother. And I'm supposed to say, oh, he's a nice fucking guy. He talks shit about black people. He said some disgusting things about Hispanics. And I'm supposed to like that son of a bitch? I'm supposed to like JD Vance and Donald Trump, who I consider to be domestic terrorists, and you're accusing the left of being the domestic terrorists? Let me tell you something, left. Don't be fucking around with these maggots, man. These maggots are fucking dangerous. You understand? Because they're lunatics. Crazy. Destroying the government. Said they didn't like the government. And after the government took away their shit, now they're trying to come up with some more goddamn drama. You see what I'm saying? And the people who they pick and hold up are the worst people in the fucking world. And Charlie Kirk, I'm talking to your wife. You don't deserve no respect. You were married to the fucking pig. If you want to monitor him. You have fun. You know what I'm saying? Go to the funeral and lie. What can you say good about an evil piece of shit like Charlie Kirk? And if you're on the left, I give you permission to say that evil, you fight evil with evil. We are not. We're the good guys. We're the real fucking Christians. These people are a satanic cult and they're dangerous. Going around buying weapons, But there are a lot more of us than them. And if the motherfuckers want a civil war, let's give it to the son of a bitches. But we don't want to start it. When they come for you in the middle of the night, be ready. You understand? And they're scared too, because they know we're tired of this shit. Little raggedy small towns out there. See what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you a good example to why we should tell these goddamn Republicans to fuck off. Georgia, the paper plants are closing, Georgia, and that Hyundai plant, the South Koreans said, fuck you. We ain't gonna build it in your damn state. Don't build any green products down in those red states. Build them in the damn blue states. Put our people to work. We wouldn't be fighting those ignorant damn hillbillies down there for shit. And if you're black or gay or whatever, get the fuck out of there. Let them have that shit. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be crying and want to come back and move up to us because they'll starve to fucking death. You see what I'm saying? This is one country. You see what I'm saying? And as we told the king in England when Benjamin Franklin told him to kiss his ass, that's the same thing we're going to tell that corrupt government we have. We have a corrupt government, a corrupt Supreme Court. You see what I'm saying, America? The only good guys in this goddamn game is the Democratic Party. That's right. And you Democrats need to get out and tell the American people that. What the hell you doing kowtowing to a dog like Charlie Kirk? You say? What I heard? Richard Maddow say. It's a shame. People should be able to say whatever they want to say without somebody gunning them down. Tell that to the Republican Party, who shut down Gabby. We ain't forgot about that shit. She was speaking, and they gunned her down, like a fucking dog. They just gunned down that lady in Minnesota. They just gunned down our children in high schools, and in elementary schools, They gunned down our children every fucking where, right? They killed blacks like dogs in the fucking street. And when we complain and kneel, they say we're not being patriotic, but those motherfuckers can go and destroy the fucking Capitol, shit on the floor, and be pardoned. And then talking about the Democratic Party? Get the fuck out of here. You see what I'm saying? That's why Heavy Monty is on the air. I need everybody to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'm going to tell you right now, JD Vance, went on the talk show and hosted it of a traitorous, lying, anti-Christian, misogynist pig like Charlie Kirk. Huh? Let's separate the man assassination from who the fuck he was. He don't deserve a goddamn funeral. You know what I'm saying? I tell you what, because he ain't gonna be sitting too long because the devil will come and collect that soul. Huh? Because that man is a treacherous, lying dog. And the Bible say you fight evil with evil. You see what I'm saying? Now, Donald Trump, with his happy howdy doody looking ass, is attacking his own fucking people. What the hell is that? That's enough for the Republican Party to kick his ass out. But the Republican Party ain't got no kind of goddamn motherfucking, what you call it? They ain't got no kind of respect for Donald Trump either. They're not afraid of Donald Trump. They're just trying to get that money, America. You see what I'm trying to tell you? And I'm going to tell you what. I want you to be happy. Donald Trump is falling apart and he's closer to the fucking jailhouse. We need to know whether or not that man is a pedophile. We need to know whether or not he's a Russian spy. You understand? And I'm going to tell you something else, America. Going back to Georgia. Huh? Yeah, Georgia, you lost your Hyundai factory. You lost all this shit. And then what they did, when Biden was trying to create these green jobs and shit and boost the freaking economy, you know what I'm saying? Not only did they take those jobs out of the blue states, they took them out of the red states too. You know what I'm saying? So when you come in, Democrat, don't fuck around the Republicans, man. They don't want this shit. They stupid. They vote against themselves. Now, we got it easy. They don't want Medicare. They don't want none of that shit. Because they would have voted for Trump. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, America? Shit, it's an easy out for their ass. No Social Security for the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Don't give them shit. They ignorant as hell. And then, so you podcasters out there, tell the truth. Have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Look at that clown show. Now, they got a president. The man shits his pants. You can't invite that son of a bitch to dinner. JD Vance. Some people they say that JD Vance used to be transgender. Said it took some time for him to figure out who the hell he is, and he don't know who the fuck he is now because he don't even know his name. He's still wearing the eyeliner. You see what I'm trying to tell you? So the transgender that you guys hate is the vice president. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So what kind of person like that going to hate people because they're transgender or they're gay or they're black or whatever? These Republicans got some sad shit going on. So they say JD Vance might be a transgender. Now his roommate said, yeah, I understand, knows some shit about him. So we need to start talking about JD Vance. Huh? And Nancy Mace, get on your damn job. You need to do some research. I know Nancy Mace don't want to have a transgender vice president. Huh? That don't go along with your stuff, Nancy Mace. You see what I'm saying? So check it out for us, Nancy Mace, and let us know whether he is or not. He wear more eyeliner. I bet you that motherfucker got a bunch of dresses and shit in his closet. You know what I'm saying? And this is a man who's taking Donald Trump place. JD Vance. You understand? A man who went and took the place on a talk show of a person like Charlie Kirk. And I want everybody, okay, to go and see why I talk about Charlie Kirk the way I do. I want you to, the left and the right, not all you fucking people out there who call the Heavy Monday bad names, see if I'm lying. Huh? See whether or not I am lying. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, America, this is Heavy Monte for the Heavy Monte podcast and the Heavy Monte Comedy Show. A transgender vice president, they say, I don't know. It's good for the Republicans, huh? But they're talking trash about my transgender friends. You see what I'm trying to tell you? They can have transgenders as the vice president, but I can't have a couple of transgender friends and drink some beers with, right? Party. And come to my DJ show. You see what I'm saying, America? So, America, Heavy Monte want to speak for everybody out there. For all you liberals, Joe Scarborough and Mika, for all you corporate news who are afraid to say this, man, Donald Trump got this country messed up, and we need to get rid of his stupid ass. Now, and he don't represent the Democrats. He hit us. He told us that. What kind of president come out and say some shit like that? And then he attacked the left, and the left had nothing to do with the Charlie Kirk killing. That's the reason why I tell you, fuck off all y'all. I ain't killing motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do nothing to him. I didn't even fucking know who the hell he was. You know? Seriously. You know, I didn't know who the hell this man was. I didn't follow him. That's the reason I talk about him the way I do, because I did the research. And I read the stuff he was doing, and I said, they're going to martyr this racist pig. Shit, get the hell out of here. That Republican Party, they probably got Satan. They have meetings with Satan. And Satan tell them what to do. But this is Heavy Monte for the Heavy Monte podcast and the Heavy Monte comedy show. Said never ever vote for a Republican. Huh? And we have a transgender vice president, somebody told me. Damn. May he come out of the closet. Let us know who he is. If he comes out, shit, man, I'll support him. Support his ass to get out of there and resign. Have a great day, America.